Alright, so it is 10:30 in the morning. Oh, I've only just woken up. Weighed myself. I got some new Garmin scales. I got them because they sync up with my watch, and I use my watch to calculate my calories or like give me like a rough estimate. So did that, weighing in at about 91. I've got a DEXA scan this afternoon, and that's going to determine my body fat percentage, and then I can use that to calculate the rest of my calories for for however long. So it's off to the gym. Got to go train legs, or try and train legs, and then I've got to go to the dump, and then I've got to go into town. So let's get into the gym. I haven't done my mindfulness post yet. I'm going to do that when I'm just doing my cardio, I'll just do my mindfulness post. Oh, not post, but I draft everything up. So do that, and then I'll get into it. All right, let's go to the gym. I will fight anyone that says that this is not the best gym bag. Look at him. Look at him. He's the epitome of perfection. So I still haven't figured out a way to mount this. Oh well, I kind of know how to mount it. Like, it's real dicky because I don't want to put something on. I don't want to suction cup something to my windscreen because I use a windscreen shield all the time. Right now you're just sitting on my hat. I don't even know if you saw me put my hat there. We're just trying to. Today's going to be bad, but it's practice. All right. Now, I'm pretty lucky because my gym is literally 2 to 5 minutes. God damn it. 2 to 5 minutes over there. So, let's get there real quick. So that's my gym over there. Now, I don't think I can film in the gym, which is a-okay with me. So I will talk to you when I get after I finish the workout. All right, so I just finished at the gym. I'll just go through the exercises that I did. So today was legs. I still have an issue with my ribs where if my knee comes too close to my ribs while under load, I get a searing pain in my side. So I've just been taking it real easy. So when I hurt myself, I was doing the incline leg press. So I've switched to doing the horizontal leg press. I made that change because I've got someone that used to be a professional bodybuilder at work, and I told them about my injury, and then they said, "Oh, why don't you try doing I can't remember the word that they used for it, but I'm just going to say the horizontal leg press." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I don't know." So I did that the other day, maybe like 3 days ago, and 3 or 4 days ago I did that, tried it, and with a light weight I can do it. So I've just been doing that. So I did 1 warm-up sets, and then I did 4 working sets, and since I'm just doing a light weight, I thought I'd increase my rep range since I can't go too heavy, so I figure I'd just do more so I can try and tire out. And then after that, I did 3 sets of single leg press, still just doing the horizontal. I did hip abductions. It's like the old like you sit down and then like you spread your legs kind of thing. I've never done that before, and it felt weird, but I'm sure that there's some kind of benefit to it. I was staring at it because I was like, oh, I can't do that many exercises. I've never done that one. I'll just give it a crack. And it wasn't too bad, to be honest. Like, and then I did 4 sets of lying leg curls, and then I did 3 sets of leg extensions. Now, with leg extensions, I always do barely any weight, like mainly because when I got knee surgery back about 10 years ago, my physio said to me that I should pretty much never do them and never do them heavy because I will destroy my knees by the time I'm 40. So I just do super lightweight. I did 16.3 kilos, and then I just did like 25 to 30 reps and did that about 3 sets. And then I didn't do calves this time around because I did seated calf raises the other day, and then fuck me, my calves were destroyed. So I thought I'd just take it easy, and then I'll either go for a walk or maybe try and go for a jog later. I've been saying that for like the last week. But if not, I went and walked on the stair machine for 20 minutes. That'll help. That works your calves a little bit. I thought I'd just give my calves a bit of a break. But now it is, what time is it? It is 12:18, so I've got to be in town in 2.5 hours. So I'm going to duck home, attach the trailer, we're going to go to the dump, and then I should be able to get home, have a shower, and then get into town for my appointment. Well, I'm just going to keep putting my camera here. Let's film us going home. Oh, I should also probably say this. I totally forgot to, I was supposed to do my mindfulness entry for the morning while I was at the gym, but I totally got caught up watching YouTube videos. I don't really have an excuse. I started watching a YouTube video maybe before I left home, and then I finished it halfway during the stair machine, and then I was like, oh, that's a cool one. So then I watched another one. I should probably do that. I might even do that on the way to the dump. Might just freelance, like just, talk to the camera and just, that way, it's actually done, and then I can just write it down later. But now I've got to attach this trailer, and yeah, fun times. I suck shit with the trailer. I ain't going anywhere. Let's get out of here. All right, so actually, let me just get out of this bloody intersection. Alrighty, so let's start with the morning section because that's obviously what you do. Now, today I'm grateful for daycare. I think I thought of this one already, and it's just because, well, look, realistically, daycare is awesome because I love having a kid-free house if I can get it, because it means that I can spread my shit around, do what I want, say what I want. Just because it's like if the kids are there, they touch everything, and like, don't get me wrong, I love the kids. They're the best little human beings, but at the end of the day, they're just kids. Like, they touch everything, they cry, they whinge and they fight. But that's just kids in general. But so today, I'm grateful for daycare. One compliment I can give myself today. You know what? These are, I don't know why, but these are the things that I struggle with when it comes to the mindfulness thing. It just feels weird to give myself a compliment. It's always the question that I always sit there and think about the most. And then like, I don't want to keep saying the same things. I'd rather just give a new thing. But for today, my compliment to myself is, you know, the whole, oh, you know what, let's try filming it. Because usually, I mean, like, look, filming it took twice as long as what it should have, but I've just never done it before. And I think good on me for giving it a crack, because it's something that I want to try. I need to get into the habit of it. And then I think, like in my wellness post that I did last night, there's literally no reason for me not to do it. Like, there's no negative consequence, because I'm not hurting myself, I'm not hurting anyone. I'm literally just doing my own thing, and it doesn't put anyone else, it doesn't put anyone out. It's just me against me, really. And then that way, at least I'd learn different angles and, like, you know, using the head strap and things like that. Key focus points for today, it's going to be getting my DEXA scan done this afternoon, and then actually, I need to play some guitar and then read my book. Those are always going to be my focuses. Like, they're always going to be up there. Everything else is kind of supplemental. Like, I don't need to do anything else. But I want to do a big recap tonight on, like, my progress for the year so far. I want to sit down with my goals thing and talk about, oh fuck, where's the dump? Fuck, I've gone past it. All right. And look, truth be told, I usually have Google Maps on, but I thought to myself, oh no, it's okay, I know where I'm going. Turns out I don't. Turns out I do not know where I am going. Oh, and that car fucked me up just then. I'm gonna try turning around with this. I've never had to turn around with a trailer before. All right, so now we're going back the way that we came. I got too bloody busy talking. All right, yeah, so back to key focus points. So yeah, big recap, do my normal habits that I'm trying to form, and then let's just start with that. Anything more than that is a bit hair yarn. Oh, and then the other thing is just calculating how much I need to eat. That's probably a big thing, and then actually tracking it, because I haven't been tracking it lately, and like, I've just been ballparking everything. So I guess that's how I'm gonna, like, and then the how will I achieve this part? Like, it's real dicky, because I always put them together in the one thing, like what are my key focus points and how am I going to achieve them. Maybe I should just do what I did with the notes and the self-reflection part, and then just put them together. So I might even do that. So yeah, so that's how I'm going to do the key focus points. Just get in, get it done. Like, I'm going to do this dump run, go home, get ready, because by the time I get home, I'm probably going to have like an hour, maybe. So I might even just go into town and then sort out my stuff, because I need to go buy some protein, and I need to call the insurance agency, because I'm still paying insurance for my second car that I sold last week. So I need to get that sorted, and then buy some protein. I think that's the other thing, because I'm nearly out. And then what areas of my life have I been lacking? Well, I already covered it, but it's going to be tracking my calorie intake, tracking my macros, and it'll be habits. I mean, I read yesterday. I did like 15 minutes of reading, and then I just didn't play any guitar, because by the time I got back from my walk, it was like 8:30 or something, and I just had a pretty go afternoon. Like, helping get dinner sorted and yada yada yada. And then like there are kids, and we've had a full house for however long. I know those are all just excuses, but like they're just realistic things. Right, now to let's get into the dump. Hey bro. Hey, I've just got green waste and then just like a whole heap of shit from Christmas. What was that, sorry? Nah. Not last time I checked anyway. Legend, cheers brother. All right. He was cool. What a lovely dude. Ah, little loader. Fuck, they're so much fun. Oh, a little digger over there. Motherfucker. You know what I forgot to grab? A rake. Every day, every time. Oh, fuck. Okay. Alright, now, I've never done a reverse like this before. Oh, no. Okay, thank God no one's really around here. Now, and then I just chase the trailer in, from my understanding. Oh, you know what? Second time's the charm. Oh, fuck. I went way too far. Alright, that should give me enough room. That experience were A, thank God I have my gloves in my car. B, I forgot to switch my shoes. And C, I forgot to bring a rake. But luckily there wasn't that much, to be honest. It all sort of just came out. Alright, now on to the next destination. We've got to go to Shed C. Oh fuck. So yeah, now we're heading to Shed C because that's where the rest of the shit goes. So let's see how this goes. Oh look, there's no one here. There we go. 5th time's the charm. I'm happy with that. Now this will crack you up. Actually, I don't know if it'll crack you up, but I thought it was funny. I left my tie down right there. Better grab them this time. Sort that out another day. Alright. Now that's done. Let's mosey on home. Get showered up because I've got 2 hours to be at this appointment. Hey look, overall, pretty successful dump run. It only took me 5 or 6 attempts to to pack the trailer. Luckily no one was there, otherwise that could have been, well, it's just a pain in the ass, because if the dump was really busy, then I'm holding up all the people, and some days we might have like 5 or 6 people just lined up trying to get in. So the longer you take, the longer it's taking for everyone else. And then, God, and then you kind of get that feeling like you don't want to be that bloke that shows your face at the bloody dump again. But hey, look, that's the bright side of working Wednesday to Tuesday. No one's usually here from Monday. Probably from Tuesday to Thursday, I'd say. Future me that edits this video, just making a mental note that although the metal case does offer more protection, I feel like when it's sitting in the sun filming like what I'm doing right now, I feel like it's going to get too hot. So for car driving, I'm probably going to switch to the plastic case, and then I'll just save the metal case for perhaps like maybe when I'm like when I'm filming indoors, or probably just night time. Now it's about, that's not my watch. It's about 2 p.m. So got the trailer shit all sorted, and then so now I've got about an hour till my appointment. So getting into town's about 20 minutes. So then I can go buy some protein really quick because I'm nearly out. And then by the time I get to my appointment place, it should be good to go. All right, so I just ducked in real quick. It's about 2:26, so I've still got time to get there early. I just ducked into the Nutrition Warehouse. I just got myself a plant-based protein, and I got salted caramel flavour. And then old mate swears that this one does not taste like absolute asshole. So I don't know if people have tried many proteins, but the cheap ones taste like shit, and I don't mind paying a bit more for ones that don't taste like shit. And then I guess the main thing is that I just got a plant-based one, just because I'm just trying to stick away from dairy, like stay away from dairy these days. But now on to vision, exercise, physiology, or whatever it's called. Let's get me a DEXA scan done. All right, so I made it with heaps of time. I think I'm about 8 minutes early, because I think they recommend getting here 15 minutes beforehand. Key notes: A, I'm not wearing the right pants. They took in the online it said to wear pants that don't have zippers, and unfortunately I'm clumsy as shit, so I like having zippers on my pockets. Otherwise I just lose everything and I don't even realise. So A, wearing the wrong pants. B, please refer to A. I think that, I think the only notable thing that happened while driving here was that I had a yarn to my little sister on the phone. And then we were just talking about exercising, and she tried a new workout, and she's been tracking her calories and stuff, and she's on her own kind of self-improvement journey. We're not really, I think, but she said something really interesting. She even took pictures of her skin beforehand, because she wants to see if her skin feels better or looks better doing like this process. And I think, and then we both came to agreement that watching weight isn't the best way to go about this. I think it's about, like, for us, it's about the whole looking and feeling better within ourselves. So I really like that. That's something key that my little sister said on the drive over here. So if you are watching this, good shit. If not, still good shit. Anyways, I'm gonna get in there, tell them that I've got the wrong pants on, and then hopefully I don't have to sit there in my jogs. Hopefully they've got some spare pants. Yeah, see how we go. Alrighty, so I just got my scan done, and it was really cool. The dude was Adam, I think his name was, super awesome, and we were super thorough. We covered a lot of things. I'll get into that when I get home. I need to rush to the post office because gotta rush to the post office to deposit some money, and we'll go over through all that stuff. But long story short, body vitals are actually not that bad, not as bad as what I was thinking, so that's positive. I think I'm around 19%, it's about 19% body fat, which is, it's not great, but it's not bad. Like he said that I'm in the healthy category realistically. But we'll cover that when I get home. All right, so I just got home, so it is nearly 5 o'clock. Had to duck to the post office and put some fuel in my car. Got a bit of time. I'm going to try and play some guitar because I still haven't done that yet, and read my book. So let's get into that, and then we'll get into calories and macros and blah 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 blah. I'll sort that out soon. Alright, so it's 10 o'clock. It's 10:07. I haven't cut any video work at all. I'm only wearing a shirt right now because I just had a shower, and I've got a little microphone and I can't attach that to my skin, so I had to wear something. Look, so just going to do the mindfulness post, and then we'll get into the wrap up. I would do up a post, but fuck me, like it takes me hours. I didn't realize how long it takes to, like, some days I'm literally writing before I go to work, a bit while I'm at work, after I finish work, and then like, because I just forget things, and like it's really good to write it down because I can always go back and add more or take things out. Whereas like this is pretty raw, so what you get's what you're gonna get. What did I learn today? What did I learn today? I had to pause it because I had no idea, and then it just came to me. I got my DEXA scan done today, so I learned more about my body. I learned about on how fat within your muscles is normal, and it acts as a way to release heat, and if we didn't have it, we would die. Well, like that's what the exercise physiologist, like, obviously I'm paraphrasing, like, but like, yeah, I learned a whole heap about my body that I didn't realize that my skeleton weighed so much, like, because apparently, and then look, it's all subjective. Like the taller you are, like of course your skeleton's going to be bigger. Whereas like, but I'm pretty average height. Like I'm only just under 6 foot. So like it's just learning all those kinds of things. You know, I learned my body fat percentage, my lean body mass, and just like the visceral body fat, like the body fat that's around my organs. I learned about that today, like what my marker is, what's a good marker. And like, so today he said that ideally people want to be between 0 to 100, and then like, you know, between 100 and 160, you got to work on it. And then anything over 160, you really need to work on it. Like you probably have, you're probably going to be prone to a heart attack or something along those lines. So that's what I learned today. What positive things happened today? Look, every day that I get to the gym, great day. I'd read a couple pages of my book just before. I did play my guitar. I got a bit discouraged with the guitar because I've restrung both of them just recently, and like the most that I've done with restringing them is just restringing them. I haven't actually like played them a whole heap afterwards because, you know, I'd set them down and then like I'd tune them, set them down, and then I'd go about my day, and then because usually they have to, like, they'll stretch and then you've got to retune them, then you've got to keep doing it until they stop getting out of tune. But yeah, so I played mine today, and then within 5 to 10 minutes I started just retuning it again and then retuning it again. So I got a bit discouraged there, just because I know it can sound so much better. Like the fact that the strings keep fucking getting out of tune, and it just throws me off. So but I did do it. I did play. And then I think and then look, it's going to come back again, but the body scan, super glad that I got that done. That's super positive. It just takes out all the guesswork from here on out for the next couple months. I know what my basal metabolic rate is. I know roughly how many calories I need. I asked him because I said to him, you know, oh, it's pretty cool. I found out that I've got like a screw or something in my knee, and I didn't even know. It came up in the X-ray. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I asked him. I was like, oh, look, my watch says that I burn 3,500 to 4,000 calories a day. I was like, is that pretty realistic? And he's like, well, you know, with how active you are, let's break it down. And then yeah, it's not, obviously it's not 100%. Don't take it as gospel. But he said it's actually pretty accurate, like ballpark pretty accurate. So that's a pretty good indicator for me. And then the other big thing, I finally fucking went for a run. I don't know why, but I always procrastinate, and I always think that I can't do it. I'm going to look fucking silly. I won't, like, because my lungs have been fucked out for the last, you know, I used to be a smoker, and then I was a vapor, and then look, so I thought my lungs were all just flogged out, and, you know, I haven't run in a long time, like probably years. I mean, like, look, you chase after kids here or there, but I don't really consider that running. But I literally tonight finished dinner, and then, you know, I went to the shops, got some food because I thought, shit, I've got work tomorrow. I don't have any food besides protein powder, and I feel like that's not the best thing to eat all day, just protein powder. Look, one day is not going to kill me, and it's better than nothing. Well, actually, that's not true. But you know what I'm getting at. Like, I just needed something. So I bought a whole heap of like salmon, bananas, apples, a whole heap of canned fish actually. Just because I still need to try and figure out how much I need to, like, ideally it's going to be a higher protein intake and then moderate carbohydrate and moderate fats. Like, that's how my breakdown usually goes. That's what I see the best results with. So I'll fine tune all the macros and the numbers. So I think we'll just, like, tomorrow might just be a calorie day, where I just track the calories, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, back to the running. Yeah, as soon as I got home, I felt like, it's funny, I was in Cairns June last year. I ended up there supporting my friend do an Ironman, and it was cool, like, you know, and like I knew that my surgery was coming up. Oh wait, had I just got surgery? Yeah, I only just got shoulder surgery. I was literally still in recovery. Was I still in a sling? I think I was walking around Cairns in a sling. I can't remember. Actually, no, yeah, I was in a sling. Anyways, I was at the Ironman, and they just had all this cool shit for sale. Like, and then I knew that this year I wanted to take my fitness and my health seriously. So I bought a whole heap of stuff. Like I've got like this little running belt. I would go up and get it, but like this is sitting on my knee, which is like filming me, because I couldn't be bothered to hold it there the whole time, and I just thought that I'd rather just make a shitty video where I'm talking at it and the camera's just sitting on my knee than make no video at all and do no posts. Like, I've got to put something out. And then, you know, and it comes with like a little water bottle that like clips into the side, and so, you know, I wore that tonight, and I had one ear pod in, and then I just started jogging, and then I thought that I was going to die after about 1 kilometre or 2 kilometres or 3 kilometres. I mean, seriously, I didn't expect to get over 1 kilometre, because like usually I run too hard and then I tire myself out, and then I just do a whole heap of like walking and running. But I don't know, I just backed off the pace and I just jogged, and like it was a bit of a slow pace, but I think I jogged the whole way. And it was like just over 4Ks. So for me, that's a breakthrough in my eyes, considering this bloke hasn't run in I don't know how long, possibly even years. Like I haven't even run, like the most I ever got on a treadmill maybe last year was like 300 meters, and I don't know why. So I didn't expect much tonight, but I don't know. I just got out there and just fucking did it. And then I think the last part's self-reflection. So my self-reflection and notes, overall, I think the days off were pretty alright. I mean, I didn't get to go to the gym with my little brother this time around. And that's okay. Like, you know, I was busy actually I wasn't busy. My chiropractor told me not to go to the gym that day, and I should, you know, actually take a break. And I was like, okay, you know what, I might take a break. And I think it's really good that I did, because the numbers that I pulled on my pull day the next day, they were really positive. Like I was able to control my weight pretty well, and I was able to even just control the range of motion that I did, because like I was explaining to one of my family members the other day, like I've really got to watch even like my elbow positioning. If my elbows are positioned too far out from my body, too wide, or weird angles, I can cause strain to my joints, and and I can feel it, like there's a loud pop or a crack, and then I can't use my shoulder for a little bit, like 5 to 10 minutes, and it's just sore, like you can feel it, like. So I just got to take it easy and probably listen to their advice. I mean, I've been seeing them for 10 years, and more often than not, they're pretty right about most things. But look, instead of the notes section and the self-reflection, I'm pretty chuffed with today. Or even I'm pretty chuffed with this week. I did a lot of things that, you know, I'd never done, or I haven't done in a long time, or just something like, you know, I love astrophotography. It's one of the reasons I got my camera. Just, I don't know what it is, but I love taking photos of the stars. It's soothing, and it's beautiful, and it's nice, and I'll happily stand out in the dark by myself, just staring at the stars, and just taking photos. Like, I think it's the best thing in the world. Like, we live in such a beautiful world, like whether it's daytime, nighttime, like just appreciating those things. I don't know, I love doing that, and I haven't done it in a long time. I haven't done it since I worked in southern WA, and then I ended up on one of my days off, me and a couple of my friends ended up in Exmouth, so that's northern WA, and like I found some footage from that the other week, and you know, I saw the giant sea turtles on the beach, and you know, it was just, I had such a great time. And like I took an astrophotography photo of, like, there's a lighthouse tower there, and I met this dude that was taking photos in the city in Exmouth, and he wanted to put my photo in the newspaper, and I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, you go for gold, man. It was just cool things like that. Like I've never. So it's been a long time, because ever since I got back from WA, all I did was I worked on my weeks off, and I worked when I shouldn't. I accepted shifts that I probably shouldn't have, and like all I ever cared about was working. It's what I threw my life into. And like, don't get me wrong, like I'm really grateful that I did, because I wouldn't be in the position that I am now without putting in all that hard work. But like now, where I can't work more than what I'm supposed to, like I'm not allowed to, and so now I have to have other hobbies. And then when I found that spot by accident, and it was just really cool, the whole process, and like how I found it. I was like, this is fucking awesome, and like it looks really cool. And then for days I just fixated on, I really want to find where this tower is out in the middle of the bush, and then I'm going to climb that motherfucker. I didn't climb it, and if any of the Rural Fire Brigade ever watch this video, I didn't climb it. And if you ever see a video of me on top of that tower, that's definitely photoshopped. I would never, ever climb it in real life. Anyways, so yeah, you know, I did, and then I restrung my guitars. I've actually got 3 guitars. I really like 2 of them. But I've never cared for them. Like I've never known proper guitar maintenance or care, or no one, and like, look, no one ever showed me that, because no one else I really know has guitars, or has, like, you know what I mean, like no one plays guitar around, like in my friendship group, so no one knows how to care for them. I didn't realize that I should be oiling the strings, changing them every 6 to 8 months. Like I didn't know that. Like I genuinely thought guitar strings were one of those things that you just slapped on and then you just restring them every couple of years. Like that was my mindset. And then look, yeah, being consistent with the gym. I've been keeping up with my posts. I did miss one day this week, and I guess I'm missing today's post because I'm just choosing to do a video post today. But look, so here's a story, quick story. Pa, and like whenever I say mama or pop or pa, or just know that these are not even my real biological grandparents, or they're all of my friends' family that have just accepted me, and like they just know that I'm part of the family. Like it's the coolest thing. Anyways, Pa is super well off. Like he sold a winery in Melbourne maybe last year. Like, so the man knows his stuff. He's not stupid. And he said to, and like we were talking about life and stuff, and then it was more or less, he's like, find something in life that you love to do. And like it's the funniest thing, because my book, now I'm going to butcher how this is named. It's called Ikigai, like Ikigai, little blue book. And it's all about finding your Ikigai, or like the thing that makes you happy in life, like something that you like to do that doesn't feel like work, that you could just do till the end, like do till you die, because you just love it so much. Like it's all about finding that. And so for me, like, and he said that, you know, you want to be in a job where you can work so many hours, or, well, not a job, but you want to be able to do something, and you do it for however many hours, and it doesn't matter, like you do it because you love it. And like that, like, geez, that's why I should be asleep right now. I should have been asleep an hour ago, but I really wanted to get this done, because even if no one sees this, in a year's time when I look back on this and I go, you know what, this motherfucker gave it a go, and he said that he was going to do it, and he fucking did it. But look, we should probably get on to the do-over for the goals. I've just got my phone here. All right, so Halloween in Japan. Now, update on that. I got my leave approved. We're good to go. I've got to book. I need to book flights. I need to check out with some mates because I play Dungeons and Dragons every Friday night. I know it's nerds, but we love it. I might be going with a couple of them because my original friend that I was going to go with, she just can't make it anymore, and that's cool. That's all good. But so my D&D friends said that they might come with me instead. So maybe I just need to check to see because I've got like 3 or 4 weeks off. I do have to be in Cairns up for a wedding, but instead of sticking around Cairns, I think I might just boot scoot over to Japan and spend the rest of my time over there until I have to come back to work. So that is in the works. I will keep... I need to like post all this stuff. Scuba diving license. Look, I'm not going to do anything with that until I start swimming more because you need to be able to swim 200 meters, which is not that far, but when your shoulders feel like they're about to fall out of their sockets when you swim, pretty serious thing. So no progress on that. Or be able to competently play and sing at least 15 songs on guitar. All right, so that's... Oh, look. It's going okay. Can I do one of those? Can I even do one song? No. But that's okay, because it seems to be that a lot of songs just do the same chords over and over again. But I find that boring, because like I'll do that for like maybe 2 minutes and then I'm done. Like, if it's the same repetitive thing, I don't really like that. But there is a guy on YouTube called Country Guitar Song Teacher, and he shows easy ways to play different country songs. And like, I like country music. It's just my thing. I like to listen to it. And you know, it's like when we all go over to Pop's place for a barbecue and whatnot, or when they come over here, we always just have country music playing in the background. It's what we do. It's what we love. And it, I listen to it most of the time. Like, not all the time, but a fair bit at the time. But look, am I making progress in the sense of I'm playing guitar? Yes, I am. And look, there's like there are some ebooks that I can buy. I might just buy those. But half of my issue is just learning the strumming. Or not even the strumming, or just timing up the strumming and the actual singing. And like, I think that I sound like dog shit when I sing, and it makes it hard to want to sing, you know what I mean? Like, so we're working on that. If I just keep playing guitar, the singing will come soon. All right, go paragliding. That's just a fun one. I will put that I'll do that on like a random weekend when I've earned it. Learn to surf. I feel like that's another swimming related one. Like if we're in a game, I need to be level 10 swimmer before I can unlock learning how to surf. I think that's pretty fair. Upgrade motorcycle license. I'm going to put that in the same category as go paragliding. But I mean, like, a prerequisite for that is I need to buy a new motorbike. So I need to... That's a costly investment. So unless I can find something cheap around town, which I don't think there is, but if I can find one, I can start practicing sooner. If not, oh, this battery's about to die. Wait. Oh no, I'm a 9% battery. So, look, and my main focus right now is paying out my debt. I've got about $22,000 to pay off. That'll take me about 3 months. 3 months of dicking around. 2 months, I could realistically do it in 2, but 3 months is just a nice safe buffer. So that comes first, and then motorbike can come after that. Once, you know, my accommodation for my weddings are paid, flights are paid to Japan. I'm putting it just a lower on the list because look, at the end of the day, do I need it? No. Would it be nice to have? Yes. But like, you know, little steps. We'll just smash out the debt first, and then we'll get the motorbike. Look, trainer and assessor certificate. So I put this down because, you know, I was so gung ho about work that it would be a great thing because, you know, I've trained people how to drive a loader, how to drive trucks, water carts, how to be a mine controller, how to do like a bunch of stuff. I've trained like, and I've been a coach half my life. Like I've coached martial arts, I've coached cheerleading, like youth groups. I've done a lot of coaching throughout my time. Like literally half my life, I've just been coaching things. And then so that's why I thought, you know, it would be good, and like it can take you to some places. It's a secure thing, pays decent wages, but look, then I realised the whole, you know, I'm just lining someone else's pockets, and at the end of the day, I'd rather line my own pockets, or just I'd rather spend like my last week at work. I had a different person supporting me. He's 56. He's a farmer. He is the loveliest bloke, down to earth, really cool, and we just talked, and then we just talked about anything and everything, and then it's just opening up to him made me because he loves farming, like he loves farming on his days off, and it's not a job for him because he loves doing it. And then I think it came back to me, and I was like, oh, I've always wanted to. And it sounds real. Oh, actually, it doesn't sound stupid, but I think I've always wanted to own like a recreational center. I wanted to have a recreational center where everyone could come. I didn't care if you're rich or poor, or like, you know, like I wanted a recreational center where everyone can come. You know, there'd be a swimming pool, a rock climbing wall. You know, there could be like a gymnastics floor down there. You can. It'd just be like a nice place that, you know, it's just a whole bunch of people getting out of their comfort zone, bettering themselves, doing fun things. Like, that sounds awesome. And because, I mean, at the end of the day, I like helping people. It's what I like to do. I really love it. So that's why trainer and assessor's coming off that list, because it doesn't serve my purpose of like what I want to do outside of work. Because like realistically, I don't care about work. I need to start investing some more time into what I want to do. And I think that instead of being a trainer and assessor, I would rather become a personal trainer. Like, what's better than helping people get to where they want to be, like helping people just better themselves. Like, for me, that's fucking awesome. I love it. I love collaborating with people about, like, you know, what works for them, what doesn't work for them, and, you know, things that I do that might help them. And, you know, because we're all just trying to be the best versions of ourselves, and fuck that, I just love it. Look, Morton Island, that's just one of those. I've got to plan that because I tried to go at Christmas time, didn't realise how much work goes into Morton Island. I didn't realise that it's a separate. I know that island is in the name, but I thought that like maybe it was connected to the mainland. No, there's a ferry that you've got to get across, and you should probably book that. And oh god, what a clusterfuck that was. So I went to Bribey Island instead. So Morton Island is on the I'm going to get there list. Like, it's once, I think it's just the same thing as paragliding. Once I earn a bit of a holiday, I get to go to one of those. I get to go do one of those things. sprint triathlon. Obviously, that's like the mega boss. Like, but, gee, I mean, like, look, I told one of my oh wait, 5% battery. I'm gonna switch this over, and then we're gonna keep ranting for the next however long. All right, I had to switch the battery. Anyways, back to sprint triathlon. So, with that one, it's like I said, it's kind of like the end goal. So, like, ideally, you know, once I'm competent in running, swimming, and cycling, which are all very manageable, I feel like I can do it. Like, you know, I did the running thing tonight. I'm going to start running some more. Swimming, on the other hand, is a bit harder because I can only do that on days off. And like, God, while it's still school holidays, there's a fuck ton of kids everywhere. Like, because it's so hot, and I get it. So they want to be in the pool, but I don't want to be in the same. I don't want to be in the pool with them because then there's just shit. It's not a good time. But I am working on it. I can't really do the cycling at the moment because of my ribs. They're all inflamed and still shitty, and I hate it. So that's on the back burner as well. So until my ribs are all good, cycling's kind of off the table for the moment. But look, ideally, that's an end goal thing. Working towards it very, 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 very slowly, but still working towards it. Skydiving, that's one of those things like paragliding. It's just like, you know, if I've been really awesome and then I want to treat myself, that's what I get. Stay at O'Reilly's one weekend, same situation. Like, I can just go out and do those things, but I only want to do them if I've earned them, and I haven't earned that yet. Helicopter trial flight, same thing. Learn to read sheet music. Okay. Now, am I staring at 2 books about guitar sheet music over there? Yes. Have I read them? No. Is the first step probably like trying to read them? Yeah. I am getting there. I just feel like I need to be more consistent with my guitar. And then, you know what, maybe once I finish my book that I'm reading right now, I can start reading that as, you know, my next book. Fraser Island. All right, so that's one of our planned trips. I've got the time approved to have that off. That's happening. I don't know if it's Fraser or Stratty. Me and my friend keep getting confused, but I'm going to some island at the end of May. I'll let you know which one. Hunter Valley. So that's happening in June. So I'm going down to the Hunter in late June for a wedding. I might go for a bit of a peek around. I'm not really, like, one of my other things is, you know, not drinking this year, or very, very, very limited drinking. Like I explained I was talking to my OCE, or my open cut examiner on my crew, and then I was just like, and I was just, because me and him got into a massive health thing, like a big health conversation when he found out that I was fasting for so long, and then, you know, I want to look after myself a bit better, and then I've come, like, I know, like, I've come to realize that I just have a bad relationship with alcohol. Like, it's not great. I've accepted it. I've come to terms. And then whenever I say that I'm just not drinking anymore to people, and that I don't know my limits, I don't know when to stop, and I binge drink, and I do things that I'm not proud of, and yes, I know, I've had some fun times, don't get me wrong. I've had some also not as fun times, like waking up in my bathroom floor, with my head hanging into the shower, and then just vomit all throughout the shit. Like I've had a lot of nights like that as well. Like it's crap because like in our industry, it's what everyone does. It's just like, you know, we all get together, we drink, and like I was a part of that for so long, and then once I start, I didn't really want to stop drinking. Like I didn't really know limits. Like it's just I don't want to be that person anymore. And then the best part is there's lots of other people. Like as soon as I say these things to people, like, you know, that I'm trying to look after myself and that I don't drink anymore, I find that there's so many more people that are also the same. Even my OCE, he said the same thing. He was like, yeah, I don't drink anymore either. The exact same reason as me. He just wants to look after himself. He had a bad relationship with it. He was an alcoholic. Please, like, Kingsy, I mean, if you ever watch this, please know I'm purely just paraphrasing. But anyways, regardless, like we both don't drink anymore, and it's good. I like it. I like I've gone to so many family things in the last 2 weeks, and everyone else is drinking, and I'm just there drinking drinking my soda water. And it keeps me satiated. I'm fine, honestly. So, but I mean, like, look, I did reserve 3 times this year for alcohol. I think it was 2 of the weddings, and then my holiday trip to Japan. But realistically, even then, it might even just be Japan. Like, if I only just drink while I'm at Japan, that's a great year considering last year I drank so much piss, it was ridiculous. Alrighty. Where are we? Oh, finish a 5-kilometer run in 25 minutes. Alright, so my average kilometer rate, I think, was like 7 minutes for a kilometer tonight. Or maybe it was 8 minutes. Maybe 8 minutes. So obviously, I've got a long way to go there, but I've got a base marker now, or like some kind of base marker. Working on it. Learn to draw and paint. So I did a bit of research with my tattoo artist. She gave me a bunch of tips and places where I can start. But look, at the end of the day, have I started doing it? Well, no. I'll get there because I don't want to take up too many things all at the same time, because then I won't find time for anything, and then I'm just gonna get mad at myself. But just like it's on the list of, like, if I ever run out of things to do, which there is never not things to do, and I want to do something creative, it's sort of just like on my whiteboard of, you know what, I'm going to try that. Do more astrophotography at least once per month. Baby, we're killing it. Fucking killing it. Oh, well, look, I've gone out once this month already. So if I can go out twice this month, even fucking better. Because the new moon... Oh wait, is it the new moon? Yeah, I think the new moon's the one where it's non-existent. So that is the first day off next swing, I think, or the swing after. One of those two. It's the first... Oh shit, what's today's date? Oh, I thought it was my sister's birthday soon, but it's not. Yeah, it's when I finish this block at work, it's the first day off, there's the new moon. That's when I want to go out and get more photos, because that's when the stars will be the brightest. Take my little sister camping at least twice. Look. I feel like I'm going to try and tee up a Morton Island trip for one time, and then I'll have to suss it out with her as to where she'd want to go for the second time. I'm just going to say working on it for now, but until I have some kind of concrete plan, it's still just going to be in progress. Train with my little brother at least 50 times. So this year, We are 3 weeks in and I've only trained once with him. It was supposed to be twice on these last days off, but I couldn't because of I couldn't because I was going to rest, and then he couldn't the other time because he was sick. So I need to try and make up time there, but I am trying to make time, and like I've told him that this is one of my goals for this year, because you know it's something nice that we both enjoy doing, and I've spent not as much time with my little brother throughout the last couple of years, you know, with me being away from home for the last 6 years or something, or however long, and never really being home. Oh, I guess 7 years. So I just want to spend more time with him. But I am working on it. Alright. Build, design and help develop our family businesses. Well, look, that comes down to trying to find time so sibling, if you are listening to this, get your shit together. I've asked my little sister to get together some scene ideas as to how she'd want to do it. So, because I need to do a bit of research too. Like I need to see what other brow people do. I mean, look, to be honest, I don't know anything about brow advertising, so I probably should do a bit of research and see what other people do. And then, so have I done much besides asking her to get me some ideas? No. So I've got to make a mental note of that. Watch more brow videos. Take singing lessons so I sound better than a hamster in a microwave. Alright, so I haven't actually gotten a coach for anything just yet. It is on the to-do list. I did download, there was like an app, I think it's called like Smool or something. I can't remember. But it was, oh no, it's called Simply Sing. And it's one of those apps of like the whole, you put your ear pod in and then you're supposed to test your voice to see what you'd be suited to singing and then practice those kinds of songs. I'm going to start there and then we'll go from there. I did download the app, to be fair, but I haven't. Have I opened it? No. But look, I've got to try and make some effort between now and the next bi-weekly recap. Learn how to do at least one ballroom dance. I have not learned any. But look, my mum has been ballroom dancing for, I think, the last 15 years. So honestly, this one isn't going to be hard. Like I could just go do some ballroom lessons with her. I've got this one in the bag. But have I done anything? No. Consume no soft drink. Killing it. I've not consumed any soft drink this year. Yeah, I'm just trying to stay away from sugars, like just everything, cakes, just everything really. I'm just not really a sugar person. I'm just trying not to consume excess sugars that I just don't need. No smoking or vaping. I was going very strong until I started, like I went cold turkey and then I made it for like a week or so. And then I was so fucking moody, and snappy and aggressive. And so I kind of hopped back on, but now the fact that I've started running, I think it's going to encourage me to do it less. But look, I'll keep yous updated. But I'm being honest, I genuinely tried, but then I was a pretty shit human being for the first week. Like I did have like lack of sleep and a bunch of other things going, but it was just not a good time for anybody. So to cool my jets, I just kept vaping. Oh, started back vaping, and then, but I am trying to be mindful. I can't believe this. I thought that I just had to switch over my SD card just then, because I thought I was I thought I was recording on my SD card the whole time. Turns out I was recording on my internal memory. So now that's another video to edit. But look, honestly, I'm just going to whack all these together. There is going to be no editing. I'm not going to watch any of these. What you get is what you get, and that's it. So do a rock climb at Kangaroo Point. Again, that's one of those, like, I need to be like level 10 strength in I just need to be like level 10 strength in myself. Like if we were talking video game levels, like I'm level like 0 right now, because like I talked to the exercise physiologist, my joints get sore before my muscle group fails. So it's going to be a hard slog. This is going to be a long road, but end goal thing there, it's virtually the same as the sprint triathlon. Working on it very slowly, very, very slowly. Be able to swim 1 kilometer without needing someone to give me CPR. All right. As I covered earlier, I haven't started that. But like, look, it might be the same thing as like running tonight. Like, I'm just going to get in and then I'm just going to do it. But swimming is a different case, because like I know for a fact what it's like to try and swim when your shoulders are fucked out. Like, I've already done that part years ago, like over 10 years ago, and it's excruciating. But I just need to find some quiet times when even I can just practice treading water, just start doing. I always find it easier when I just do a couple breaststroke laps, and then freestyle comes a lot later on when I'm okay with the stretch and that kind of thing. But we will work on it. Have I started? No. Will I start before the next bi-weekly thing? I hope so. Otherwise, this is going to be embarrassing. Only consume alcohol on special occasions. Now, I'm going to mark Halloween in Japan as a special occasion. On a Saturday night, because you're bored and your mate asks you to go to the pub, definitely is not a special occasion. Honestly, doing pretty good. Doing great. Not a drop of alcohol this year. Going to keep it that way until either the weddings or Japan, but until then, I would rather just talk to people. Or I feel like in previous times, I felt like I had to have alcohol to fit in, like with everybody else, and to be the same as them. But, you know, it's just, I have different values right now, and I just don't want to do it. Get down to 10% body fat. Look, that's, well, currently I've just got a half my body fat. Now that sounds easy, but, well, look, realistically, totally doable. Like last year, before I got surgery, I was like 102 kilos or something. I think that's the heaviest that I got to. I think just before Christmas time, I got down to like 87, and I'm currently sitting at like 91. But like that 87, that's like there's nothing left in me. It's all just, there was no glycogen in my body whatsoever, and so those are all factors that count. So like I had virtually no water weight, whereas like I'm not fasted or anything right now. Like 91 is just me, just being me. You know, I'm taking creatine now. I wasn't taking creatine back then. And I don't think I was taking much salts either back at the end of the year. Like I was just really trying to lean out. But like it's unrealistic. So, and then like we're going to keep getting DEXA scans, like either probably every 10 to 12 weeks. We're going to keep getting DEXA scans, so that way I know that I'm working towards that. So we are working towards that goal. But look, that's all the goals. There was one that I didn't write down a while ago, but it's learning how to cook. or it's not learning how to cook. It's more like I was gonna say falling in love with cooking again, but like I used to love to cook. Like I used to make cake. Oh, I used to make like cheesecakes, and I used to cook a lot back when I was younger, before I got into the mining industry. When I got into the mining industry, everything just changed. I just stopped cooking, and because I worked at a fish and chip shop. Cooking was what I had to do, like, and like we'd always do food experiments at work, and I love that place. Still to this day, the longest job that I've ever had. But like I used to really enjoy food, but then I took a different stance on food. I ate things because like I stopped eating things because I didn't believe that I needed them. Like I switched from drinking normal coffee to black coffee. I ate vegetables because because they're good for you, even though I don't like them. I still eat them anyway. Like I did things, I ate disgusting food to get to where I wanted to be, to help with my goals, and it kind of just made me forget what I like. So when people ask me, what do you like to cook? My answer, I genuinely did not have an answer for them. I didn't know what I liked to eat anymore. I didn't know what I liked to cook. I genuinely just didn't know anything about myself. Like, it was like all I cared about was working, and I never cared about. And then I saw food as nutrients and macros, and that's all. I didn't think, oh shit, that looks delicious. Or like maybe sometimes I did, but I didn't, like, nothing really. Like when people ask me what food do I like to enjoy, for me that's a hard question because I just didn't know what to say. Like I didn't know what food I liked. So something that I want to do, like another goal to add on, is just learning what food I like, and then just learning how to cook them from scratch. And none of this fucking, you get a tin of something, like you get a pasta sauce and you cook some pasta, like the spaghetti pasta, and then you just put the sauce in it, like that you bought from the shop. That doesn't fucking count in my eyes. Like, I don't, like, for me, like, if you're gonna make like a butter chicken, I want you to make a butter chicken. Like, I want you to make it from scratch. Like, those are the kinds of things that I want to do. I want to learn how to make food like that, because food's just like that creative thing that, like, and I get to eat it afterwards. Like, it's even better. But like, and then creative things are awesome because it's just one of those things in life that it's like dancing, music, instruments. It's all just one of those creative things. The best thing about creative things is you can be from different parts of the world and they all know what to do. Like, do you know what I mean? Like when I was at Tomorrowland, in Europe, it didn't matter like where you were from in the world. Like, we were all there for the same reason, to listen to EDM music and just party. And like, it was cool. It's just one of those things that, like, it doesn't matter what you are, like who you are, what you look like or anything. It's just one of those things that brings people together. I see cooking the same way. And I think that's a beautiful thing. So I want to get more in touch with learning what the fuck I like to eat, what I like to cook, and just things like that. But look, it is 11 o'clock, and if I'm going to edit this video, I'm not going to get to bed till like midnight, and then I have to try and get up at 3 in the morning to go to the gym. So I've got to try and weigh up my options here. Even if I just export some of this video, or even if I just export it tomorrow night. The main thing was filming it, and then I can sort out it all tomorrow maybe, because at the same time I do need to look after myself with the whole sleep thing. Anyways, that's the recap. It's done. It's dusted. Let's get into it for week 2. Oh, look, week 2 is going to be a bit slow because I'm back at work from tomorrow. So the next week, it's going to be slow, but we'll try and work on things. I'm going to try keep doing this every day, and then it's just the same thing. The idea is I don't want to have too much that I cut out. It's just I film it, I talk, and then I finish filming it. So that way, at the end of the day, I just grab all those videos, dump them in my timeline, and then I just put that out. Because at the end of the day, it's raw, it's real, and it's something. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you later.